Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Taurus's spiritual path reading for December 2022. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments below the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. As it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everybody to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs, as it can help give you a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also check out the mid-month readings that I offer here. You can also check out the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Taurus's spiritual path for December 2022. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. 1 more card, please. You gonna fall? All right. So we have the 8 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Moon card, and at the bottom we have the 6 of Wands. So it does appear that in December, you definitely have some communication coming in. It's going to kind of leave you feeling a couple different ways. You're definitely going to be feeling certain level of love and compassion. You're feeling quite good, but yet there's also things yet to be known. There's some things hidden in the shadows surrounding this communication here also. It does appear that you are also embarking on a creative endeavor to a certain extent, that you really have your whole heart in, and it does appear that that is going to be moving along quite quickly here as we get into the mid aspect of December. Your intuition is definitely at a high at this time. And concerning this communication, you may feel that there are some illusions surrounding it, and this might be giving you some fear or worry surrounding it. And we'll get a little bit more about that as we move along. And at the bottom, we have the 6 of Wands. So, regardless of this communication that has you kind of feeling a little bit of everything, you are feeling quite good. You're feeling proud of yourself, whatever this creative endeavor is. Excuse me. And you're really moving forward with a lot of confidence because you know that you are headed towards success here. And you're definitely in a position of prominence as this whole community, your community, is all out here to kind of rally around you and watch you riding high. But not everybody in the crowd is happy to see you at such a high. And this may be in part have to do with some of this communication coming in, because not everybody is happy to see you have a glow up here, because it does appear that that's what you're riding towards. And that may really kind of become more evident as we get closer to the end of December and the beginning of January here. But we'll go ahead and get a little bit more information. This is the Yogic Path deck. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Taurus's spiritual path for December 2022. Excuse me. 3 cards, please. Two more cards, please. And while there's moments of silence while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you see within your mind's eye. You might hear a word or some song lyrics. An emotion may bubble up, or you might smell something that reminds you of something, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading, as we are not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy, so your energy is very much a part of this reading, and in a lot of ways it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to that. All right, thank you. So we have Tantra, Yamas, and Booty. So Tantra. Now in the West, Tantra is thought of as specifically, for lack of a better word, sex yoga. This is one tiny aspect of Tantra, because Tantra is basically any practice that utilizes duality to come to a non-dual recognition here. So even a mala can be considered using a mala can be considered a tantric practice, as you're using the mala, a dual tool, if you will, to come to a non-dual recognition of yourself here. And this is kind of calling to whatever this creative endeavor that you are embarked in. As any creative endeavor is dualistic in its essence, and dual means 2, non-dual means 1. But it does appear that that is part of it, and you really do have your whole heart poured into this creative endeavor. Now, now on this tantric card, there are 2 lovers here. So part of this communication might also be about a love interest, potential love interest, and it really has you in your feels on both extremes. You're feeling good about it. You're also a little worried about it. But it does appear that that is potentially in the works for a lot of the Tauruses here. Now, that's not for everyone, and there's no way it could be. But for some of you, it is. And then we have Yamas. Now, this is an external ethics here. This is this code of conduct that you perform in your day-to-day life, your code of conduct with others and your environment, and how you are treating others here. And so it does appear that you are on your code, and in a way, when this person does come in that is kind of hating on you a little bit, you're really not going to pay it any mind, because this is not to engage with them in kind of a negative way is not part of your code of conduct that you would use with others here. So you're kind of doing like this writer here, where you're not even looking over at the person. You're kind of like, whatever, you've seen it before. And also you're dealing with this communication using this code of conduct also. So when this person does come in with communication, you're not just divulging or spilling all the beans of how you may feel about the situation. You're reserved, and you're kind of holding some information to yourself here because you're a little unsure about this communication on a couple different levels. So you're definitely using this code of conduct, and this is going to allow you to move forward with some level of grace here. And then we have booty. So this is intuitive discernment of the brain and the mind, seeing the difference between the two, or the brain and the soul, the self, and seeing how they differ, and that it's really where your attention lies is determines what point of view you have, either from the brain or from the soul here. But the booty is really talking about a direct spiritual experience of yourself as awareness here. So whatever this creative endeavor that you are doing appears to be highly spiritual. Even if on the surface it doesn't appear that way, that's the way you are engaging with this creative outlet, is definitely in a spiritual way. And in doing so, you are coming to the realization and the experiential knowingness that you are this awareness that is beyond the mind and the body here. All right. This is the Wisdom of the Buddha deck, as I call it. Please give us 3 cards, 3 messages for what is on Taurus's spiritual path in December 2022. 3 cards, please. Vajrasattva. That's too many. One more, please. All right. Thank you. We have Vajrasattva, the chakras, and the 1,000-armed Avalokitesvara. I do apologize for my mispronunciation of that name, but it is a little tongue-tie-y. So I do apologize. So Vajrasattva, the father of the 5 Buddha families, and the message here is, you are fine just the way you are. So some of this worry might come from, especially if this communication is coming from a potential love partner, there is some worry about, there's a couple things, about yourself, of asking, like, am I good enough? Are they going to really like me? Once they get to know me, are they really going to like me the way they appear to like me now? And this is saying you are fine just the way you are. And now another thing that's coming up is that you may be asking yourself the same question, like, is this somebody I really see myself with? Is this really I don't know them well? Is this even a safe situation? Are they sane? Do they have a job? There's all these questions that are popping up here for you concerning this. And the chakras and the 4 guardian angels. So it does appear that you have your spirit team here is coming in strong on this. And the message here is call upon the guardians of our psychic energies. So this is the spirit reminding you when you find yourself in a jam, a spiritual jam, or you are having some worry, or you might just need some comfort or reassurance that your spirit guides are definitely there for you, and that all you have to do is call out to them. And also meditation definitely will aid in being able to receive the messages that are attempting to come in. This also speaks of your chakras, your energy centers of the body being in alignment. This is really going to aid this booty also. And this does have something tied into your code of conduct and how you treat others and your environment. And part of your environment is your physical body. So it does appear that you are doing some sort of energy alignment practice or yoga that aligns the chakras. Something to that degree here is at play, and the spirit is saying, do keep doing this. Now there is a moon on this card. We also have the moon card, so do pay attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as this can all help give you a good idea about the timing of things, and you can also utilize these energies to your benefit. Okay, I'm not even going to attempt it again. You can go ahead and read it right off the card there. And I've said it before. I don't know why I'm having a hard time. So it's he who looks compassionately upon the earth. And he has eyes on the palms of all of his hands, being able to see everywhere where he reaches. And in doing so, he's able to look compassionately upon the earth. And the message here is quiet compassion is sometimes the best course here. So when you are keeping a little bit to yourself, you're not divulging everything to these people who may be coming in to communicate with you. And this is this kind of a quiet compassion you're having for yourself. In the past, you may have just divulged all your information and kind of found yourself out on a limb, so to speak. But you are having this deeper compassion for yourself and kind of staying quiet, kind of keeping your information kind of under lock and key at this time, which it does feel like the spirit is commending you for that. Now this is the Gita deck. Now I have to say that these are non-religious specific readings, unless, of course, you're engaged in one or more of these practices or traditions, in which case the reading can take on an extra layer for you. So please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Taurus's spiritual path in December 2022. Two or three cards, please. Okay, that's way too many. 2 or 3 cards, please. Thank you. Card that says maintain balance and pearls on a thread. Thank you. So maintain balance here. And the message here is one can have no success in yoga or the spiritual path if one eats too much or eats too little, nor can one be successful if one sleeps too much or does not sleep enough. And so this is, like it says, it's asking you to maintain balance, because this communication definitely rocks your balance a little bit. Maintaining balance in your spiritual practice, whatever that may be, whatever path you may be on, do maintain this balance in it. This is saying don't go too hard in it, but don't go too little in it. This is maintaining balance in your code of conduct. Maintaining balance with this person that may be coming in. And I feel like with whatever this creative endeavor that you are doing is taking up a lot of your attention and time. And this is kind of the spirit saying, it's wonderful what you're doing, but don't neglect your spiritual practice also, because it is what has brought you to this point, and your spiritual practice in a lot of ways is what's inspiring this creative endeavor. So maintaining balance in this way seems to be important. And having these chakras in alignment, this type of balance also it's speaking to. And pearls on a thread. Know for certain that whatever is found in this creation arises out of a combination of my material and spiritual energies. I am the origin and the dissolution of all. There is nothing beyond me. Everything rests upon me as pearls strung on a thread. And this is the divine speaking. So this is... if I can reiterate, this is saying that everything is arising out of the divine. You're rising out of the divine. Your consciousness, your awareness is actually one with the divine. But your physical body, this creative endeavor, these life circumstances of the hater, the prestige is also emerging from the divine. This potential love interest is bubbling up out of the divine. But also know that your worry is bubbling up from the divine. This communication, everything that you can think of is bubbling up out of the divine. All right. Please, this is the Gods and Goddesses deck. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what type of divine energies are surrounding our Tauruses on their spiritual path in December 2022. One more, please. We have Varha, the boar avatar of Vishnu here. 1 or 2 more cards, please. All right, we'll take them. Thank you. All right. The boar avatar of Vishnu. And has a whole world balanced on his tusk here. So this balance here. Again, and his blessings are banishment of fear. So whatever fear arises, do know that it is temporary. It's just these bubblings of emotion. Protecting the world's ecology and intelligent use of the world's resources. What I was saying about your environment and how your body is also part of your environment. It's not separate from your environment. And so there is a protecting of your, and I do feel like this is protecting your body, protecting your energy, and using these resources of your body in an intelligent way. So you don't want to burn out on this creativity. You also don't want to lose yourself in this spiritual practice, which is easy to do. You lose time there, which is great if you don't have anything else to do, but it does appear that you have something else you want to get accomplished as well. So you are guarding yourself, and I feel like your spirit team is aiding in this, protecting you at this time. And freedom from fear and darkness. So this darkness of what can't be seen, that's hidden in the shadows, you are going to find freedom from this fear and find light in the darkness here. So this is a temporary kind of thing. This fear that comes from this communication. All right. Then we have Nataraja, and Nataraja is the dancing Shiva, and Shiva is here dancing with his son Ganesha, and Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. So it does appear whatever obstacles you may have in your way will be removed for you. It does appear that a lot of the obstacles are kind of internal, these thought patterns, if you will. And Nataraja's blessings are fearlessness. So not only banishing the fear, but becoming fearless in the face of this. And really this booty, this experiential knowledge of your awareness and how it's one with the divine, that everything arises out of, definitely facilitates fearlessness, because you realize that everything is within you and it's not these things moving in on you, that everything is within you. Joy of creativity. So you're definitely utilizing this blessing because you are working on something. Perfection in the arts of music and dance, but perfection in the arts. So whatever this creative endeavor is, you're getting the blessing of perfection in whatever you're doing. Now, this is going to be a little different for everybody, but this is a creative art form. So poetry, like I said, dance, music, painting, sculpting. This could be fashion or cooking, or anything where this creative spark is bringing this about, and you're getting perfection in that. Finding pleasure in all life's circumstances. So as December wears on, you are starting to enjoy the fact that you can't see everything. You're starting to enjoy these, what once were interpreted as like fears, as now you see them as these butterflies in the stomach, and you are finding pleasure in that. You're definitely finding pleasure in your creative outlet, and you are going to be finding pleasure in communicating with this potential love interest. Then we have Subhadra. bestower of devotion. And her blessing is removal of illusion. So any illusion that you have surrounding this communication is being removed for you. Worldly power and grace. So you definitely are coming into this worldly power of this prestige and honor. You're definitely moving forward with grace. Blessing of devotion to Krishna. So Krishna is an incarnation of the divine. So the blessings of devotion to the divine, the spirit, the universe, nature spirits, deities, whatever your practice is, whatever your path is, you're getting a blessing in the devotional department. And we have Agni, the god of fire here. And his blessings are improved digestion. So when this communication comes in and there's this worry, like I was saying, this butterflies in the stomach, this may make you feel some kind of way in your stomach and may cause some digestional issues initially, but this is indicating that will improve true knowledge and worldly riches. So this booty, that you're not the mind and the body, but you are in fact this unborn awareness that is one with the divine, that everything bubbles up out of. This is this true knowledge. So you are receiving that. Worldly riches. So whatever you're working on, as you have this glow up, not only comes with honor and grace, but there's also a financial wealth. Worldly riches. Now, worldly riches doesn't always mean money per se, but I am getting the feeling that you are going to definitely reap the benefits of your creative endeavor. Acquisition of inner powers through yoga or spiritual practice, whatever your path is. It's not specifically yoga, but yoga is a spiritual practice and discipline. So acquisition of inner powers. So this inner power of discernment between the brain and this unborn awareness, that would be a power. Having your chakras aligned, this would also be an inner power, this inner stability. The recognition that you're fine just the way you are. This is also an inner power. Quiet compassion. This is another inner power. Now, these don't, you're not going to necessarily levitate things around the room with this kind of power, but this definitely gives you power on this internal level. And who knows, some of you may be levitating some things around the room. I don't know. It doesn't feel that way, though. Freedom from debasing desires and habits. So this internal thought pattern to jump to what could go wrong type of thing, this would be a habit of the mind that you... I feel like you have shed this in the past, but this type of thing does bubble back up from time to time. But you are getting freedom from this. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Taurus's spiritual path in December 2022. All right, 2 more, please. All right, thank you. So it says, don't worry, you can do no wrong. So this is saying you're fine just the way you are. No matter what you do, you're fine just the way you are. And you can see this person is giving themselves a haircut, and there's a bird flying upside down. But if these actions match your inner code and how you feel within yourself, then you can really do no wrong, especially when you are identified with this unborn awareness. So this is really just saying that do your thing. You're on the right path. Do your thing. Down home funk here. So this is kind of just saying that in December, you might be spending a little bit more time at home or inside, as most of us probably will with the holidays coming and things like that. But as this person is just hanging out at home with their dog and working on their favorite car, their hobby, their pastime. And this is kind of what you're doing. You're kind of at home working on your creative endeavor. And really feeling good about yourself and what you're working on. This is down home funk, and this really makes me feel like I'm getting the image of someone dancing to like Parliament Funkadelic, or some Bootsy Collins, this type of thing, this type of energy at home, and this is part of your creative process here. So if you do find yourself spending a little bit more time indoors or at your house, do know that this is natural and part of the flow of things. You're right where you're supposed to be. You can do no wrong. It says, you are our God. And it has a picture of a heart. So in realizing that you are this unborn awareness, that is the same awareness that all of reality is bubbling up from, and that is one with the divine, God, if you use that term. And you realize that this unborn awareness is love, and not this romantic love per se. Sure, romantic love bubbles up from the divine too, but this romantic love is bubbling up from this divine love. And you're realizing that you are this divine love. And this really does facilitate, where was it? This inner power, and not in like this ego pushy kind of power, but in this smooth, calm, confident, balanced kind of power, that you are this unborn awareness that is love. And that when you experience love with another, that this love that you experience, you're experiencing it within yourself. And so this love is not coming from the other person or from whatever you're doing that you love so much. This love is actually coming from within yourself. And that, in fact, you are this love that you experience. And in that way, nobody can ever take that away from you, because that is who and what you are at the root of yourself. Excuse me. All right, this is the Thoth deck. Please give us 3 cards for what are the hindrances on Taurus's spiritual path in December 2022. All right. One more, please. All right. Okay, there's 2 here. We'll take them. right. So we have the Princess of Swords. So this is kind of indicating don't be too reactionary. Like I said earlier, with this person that might be hating on you. Also, don't be too reactionary with this person that's coming in with this communication, potentially of love interest. Because this could unintentionally come off as aggressive. So definitely keeping your kind of emotions and reactions in check as you move forward. And then we have the Four of Discs. They're calling this one Power in this deck. So you are going to be receiving some inner power here, but this is saying don't let it go to your head. Yes, utilize it, enjoy it, but do know that this is not the end game. This is just one of the sights to see on your journey. We have the Five of Discs, and they call this one Worry. So when this worry bubbles up, don't give it too much space here, because this worry could derail a few things. It could derail this potential love interest, and in doing so could derail your creative endeavor also. So don't give way to worry here. And then we have the Eight of Wands again. So this communication has the potential. It already kind of has you off your square a little bit. You've having some how do I say this? It's definitely making you feel a little wavery back and forth in your emotions here, which is not this balance that you have found and enjoy. So this communication definitely has the potential to rock your balance, and the Spirit is putting this here to let you know that would be a hindrance, and you have the power and you have what it takes to regain balance here. All right. Please give us 2 cards for what is on Taurus's spiritual path in December 2022. All right, we have the Raven. One more. And we have the Knight. So this is saying there are going to be some things hidden in the shadows, but it's not what you think is in the shadows. And I'm getting the feeling of kind of like when you walk in and all the lights are off in your house and you might hear a noise inside and you get a little worried of like, uh-oh, there's somebody in my house. And then the lights come on all of a sudden and it's your cousin from out of town and is surprising you in this way. And this is what I feel like is hidden in the shadows here. There's also with the Raven, the Spirit is coming in and saying, when you do see a raven, a crow, a raven, do know that this is your spirit team, your ancestors, your spirit team, letting you know that they are around and that you are not alone here. And then we have the Knight here. So I feel like you are getting the gift to be able to navigate through the darkness here, through this night. One, you're able to see the shadows. You're able to illuminate your path so that you don't have a misstep here. And actually, you are beginning to find comfort and what is a pleasure in the fact that you can't see everything on your path. This adds a little bit of excitement, and it changes this worry into kind of this excited butterflies in the stomach kind of feeling. All right. Let's see. This is the Oracle of Rama deck. We will let a Divine Guide card pick us, and then we'll get a couple cards from the Greater Oracle of Rama deck. Bharata, once again. This one has come out a lot in this cycle. This is the power of responsibility. So you have this responsibility, one, to your craft, to your inner code and your spiritual practice. You have this responsibility to maintain this balance here. It has the number 3 on it. So number 3 is the number of creativity, which it does appear seems to be the focal point of the reading. So please give us 3 cards, 3 messages, 2 or 3 cards for what is on Taurus's spiritual path in December 2022. Thank you. 1 or 2 more, please. All right, we're just going to take the 1. Let us know now if you want to add some more cards on here. All right, thank you. We have benefits. So grace is now available to overcome opposition. So it does appear that in December, your main opposition is your mind and these old thought patterns of the past, essentially. And this seems to be your major opposition, but grace is now available to overcome these things. We have victory. Deliverance from a mighty obstacle is indicated. So it does appear whatever you are kind of up against, and this does appear to be mental, emotional hurdles here. You are overcoming these things or being delivered from these things. And part of this opposition may be due to this hater, because this hater may also try to communicate with you as well. But it does appear that things are going to run smoothly for you through December. All right, we will get a couple from the Tiny. Split the deck and take the tops of the splits. We have pink, blue, and green. Fulfillment. So you are headed towards this fulfillment, this honor. And really the experience that you are this unborn awareness brings a lot of fulfillment. kind of beyond fulfillment here. But you are going to be feeling very fulfilled as December marches on. Expansion. So initially there are some internal hurdles that need to be overcome, but it does appear that you are overcoming them and expanding out here. Kind of like when it's dark outside and you're out on the trail, if you go out at night like that, and you have a flashlight in your pocket, and it's kind of like as soon as you turn it on, it's like the landscape expands in front of you. And this is kind of what you're doing concerning this potential romantic endeavor with your creativity, and it really expanding into this success that is coming your way. Soften and open. So concerning romance and love and things like this, you may have a guard up, you may have a protective shell concerning things like romance and love and letting someone in. But it does appear that when these shadows are illuminated and this worry turns to butterflies, you will begin to soften your guard a little bit and open up to this other person here. All right. Please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Tauruses with for what is on their spiritual path in December 2022? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message. What would you like to leave Tauruses with? Get one up off the ground. All right. And I have to check to make sure I press record on this. Okay. Whew. All right. So we have 2 6s here. And then we have the third 6 over here. So 6 is the number of perseverance. So you are persevering through any obstacles that may come your way. With the 6 of Cups, you are really coming into this innocence and joy of being with this softening and opening here. And when this person comes in, it will stir nostalgic feelings of perhaps when a romantic situation did not go very well for you. But the Spirit is letting you know that this is not the past, and that every moment is birthed anew, and nothing plays out exactly how it once played out. So the Spirit is wanting you to know that. And again, we have the 6 of Wands here. So you are going to be moving forward with confidence. You're headed directly towards success. And you're in this seat of honor here. And we have this card twice, and a lot of times I see this wreath up here like a tiny world card here. So there has been a successful completion of a cycle for you. And again, fulfillment here. Where is it? Right there. So you are feeling very fulfilled. And as you kind of expand forward into this, it's like possibilities and opportunities just open up for you here. So definitely feeling confident. And with the Strength card, more confidence, feeling very much in your power, definitely growing this belief in yourself. And really, you feel pretty good all throughout December, even though there is this emotional kind of back and forth taking place. You do physically feel good, and you're moving forward with courage here. And really having compassion. Where was that? Quiet compassion is sometimes the best course here. So that in part that is part of your strength is this quiet compassion for yourself here. And you are finding more influence and persuasion over your world. This creative endeavor may be presented in a public forum. This may be something online where you're finding that your posts or whatever have a little bit more influence, and that your material is really getting out there. And this also makes you feel quite confident. And then we have the Three of Wands here. So again, with this expansion energy, you are expanding forward and broadening your scope of vision. You're also receiving some foresight here, so you can kind of see where you're headed here. You know that whatever this creative endeavor is gonna hit this sweet spot here. And it's like you're just waiting for, as they say, your ship to come in on this. But really, you have your eye just beyond the horizon here. It's like you can see what's to come. Then we have the Hangman. So with these interactions with these people, you may be getting this new perspective on yourself. You are, concerning this romantic endeavor, you are kind of letting go of the past, of these old thought patterns, and you're kind of surrendering to the flow. And in a lot of ways, this is kind of the... you are in this metamorphosis, and it's like you're about to break out of the chrysalis and spread your wings here. And it's kind of like... it's like those moments right before the sun starts to come up over the horizon here. And this is kind of what December is. It's like the sun is just about to pop. And I feel like towards the end of December, beginning of the new year, your sun is really starting to shine, and this new day is dawning for you as you move forward. So in the past, you have dealt with emotional grief and heartbreak concerning romance, and connecting with others has not ended well for you. And so this is where some of this hesitation is coming from. And this heartbreak really had you feeling left out in the cold here. This may have even had an impact on your physical health here, but the Spirit is saying, okay, now it's time to come in from the cold. You've been out in the cold too long. It's time to come in. And when you do, you find yourself in this Nine of Pentacles energy. So really, in this abundance, feeling quite self-sufficient. You did this. You didn't need a whole bunch of outside help to do this. You did this. And really, this is the card of luxury. So you're riding high. You're in this luxurious vibe. You're being blessed with these worldly riches. And because you've been on your spiritual practice, you are in this fully cultivated garden of your heart, of your energy, and you are receiving these spirit messages from the divine here with the bird here. I can see what's here, so I have to take it. All right. And so we have the Two of Pentacles here. So there is a choice. And as always, the choice to engage or step into any aspect of your life, whether that be romantic or engaging with haters or anything like that, reconnecting with your spiritual practice, even doing this creative endeavor, these are all your choices. So the Spirit is saying nothing is really set in stone yet, and that your choices in December really play a large role in where December takes you. But you are reprioritizing some things in your life as you move forward, and you are adapting to these changes that are surrounding you. And really, December is like this for you. And I feel like in the past, you have dealt with some rocky oceans, some rocky emotions, rocky life circumstances. But now you are coming onto this solid ground and finding a more balanced footing here for December. So I think we're going to go ahead and leave this reading here. Tauruses, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement. It does appear that there are some internal hurdles, but that you are going to conquer these things with leaps and bounds here. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean so much. And again, Taurus, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.